Hi folks, welcome to my live blog. Bienvenue à mon blog en direct. Sasrika, namaste, namaskar, salam alaikum, shalom, ni hao, ni hao ma, konnichiwa, swaddy swadika, hola, salut, ciao, salam, kambawai, hello, and yasu, these other languages in between. I have some things I need to talk to you about this morning on this update blog. Number one is especially important one. Social media. People that are on my social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, and all these messengers apps that they've been trying to chat with me while I'm on duty. That is not appropriate. You cannot do that. Why? Because you're interfering with the security guard's ability to do his or her job, and that is wrong. And with that, I'm going to put the live blog ground rules so that people don't try and do exactly what I've just been explaining to you folks. So please don't try the video chat or text chat with me through Facebook Messenger, Skype, or any other app. Good thing my phone's not on. It's very distracting. I can't concentrate on the blog at hand. Thanks for your cooperation. So I find it extremely annoying when I have to answer every single Facebook Messenger beep on my phone, every single WhatsApp beep on my phone, and Twitter notification on my phone. It gets really annoying, and sometimes it even literally puts me behind on my professional duties, and that is wrong. You cannot do that. Like in Canada, under the criminal code, that's considered harassment. You can literally go to jail for that. And when you're interfering with the security guard's duties, that is exactly that, harassment. You cannot do that. It's against the law in both countries, Canada, United States, and in most international countries. You can't harass a security guard while that security guard's on duty. The only personal calls that I accept on duty are ones that can't wait, like immediate family calls, those kind of calls, or work-related calls. Those are the only calls I accept while on duty. Otherwise, everybody can wait. Like, there's no reason why you have to hit me up on all these social media platforms while I'm on duty, especially when I tell you point blank, right up front that I'm on duty or I'm at work. It's like, and people just don't want to take no for an answer, but they're going to have to take no for an answer because I'm getting quite fed up with this. Quite seriously, like, and especially these women from the States are trying to get to know me. It's like, while I'm on duty, that is not the time to do so. And I cannot emphasize that enough. You have to back off and leave me alone at that point. Otherwise, I have the right to take all the archived conversations on Facebook, WhatsApp, and all these other apps, and report that information to the RCMP in Penticton, and they will investigate these, because I cannot have under any circumstances, anybody trying to hit me up on social media while I'm on duty at a security site. That is not appropriate at all. It's very distracting. It takes my attention away from what I'm supposed to be doing, which is watching property, number one. Number two, watching out for suspicious activity. And number three, I have to call in every so often to the patrol guys. And I have to have my smartphone available at all times in case patrol calls me, or I have to call patrol, especially if something happens when I need backup. Seriously. Like, you ladies that have been hitting me up on social media, you don't know what it's like to be a security guard. If you did, you wouldn't be hitting me up so much. Because it's not just watching property. I have to do rounds every so often. I have to do paperwork. I have to write reports. I have to write on my notebook. I have to do a whole lot of things on site at once. And if I have a lot of women hitting me up on social media and all these notifications come up, and it's not important, that takes the valuable time that I need on my work time, my paid time to do my paid job. And I must emphasize, I'm not being paid to do social media on my work time. That is not what I'm at the work site to do. Let's make this abundantly clear. I am not at the security work site being paid to do social media. I'm not being paid to do that. I'm being paid to do my security job, or like I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to do my rounds. I'm supposed to check in as far as Workers' Compensation Board regulations in British Columbia, better known as WorkSafe regulations. I'm supposed to phone in every 2 hours when I'm on shift. I'm supposed to phone patrol when I'm there on site, because they need to know that I'm alive and well and kicking. And for these ladies that have been hitting me up on social media while I'm on duty and making my life a living hell, because I'm trying to concentrate 100% on my security paid job, it's getting to the point where I'm really annoyed and I'm fed up with it, quite frankly. Like, I need my total 100% concentration and undivided attention on my job. Social media can wait till after work. The only time I check up on my social media while I'm on my paid time is notifications, and notifications only. I may respond to 1 or 2 notifications if I feel it's important, but other than that, I usually don't chat while I'm on duty as a rule, because it violates company policy. I cannot have personal calls come into my smartphone while I'm on duty unless it's a priority 1 emergency. It cannot wait. All these social media things can wait. It's in my opinion, they're a priority 5. They're not important. So you need to lay off and lay off fast, because I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. Have I made myself clear? I certainly hope so. Anyhow, That's the end of that subject. So what I did at Bloggers, I don't know if I've updated you in the last blog. The last blog was a special blog to remember Beth Chapman, so I wouldn't have updated you on those things anyhow. It would have been the blog before that. I don't know if I've updated you on I might have updated you on the rum and coke thing that I did. I found that was really good. I had these are separate occasions, of course. I had the margarita, I had the mojito, I had the strawberry daiquiri, and I think that was basically it. As far as alcoholic cocktails are concerned. Pardon me. Yeah, and I've been trying a whole bunch of different cocktails and stuff. I always try and do it while I'm off duty, but every once in a while I get a phone call home and I get caught red-handed, and then I have to find a way to get through stuff like that. I try to avoid that at all costs as much as possible, but I'm hoping if Wagner's is open on this Tuesday, which is one of my days off, and the rest of Friday is and Saturday and all Saturdays my days off. Hopefully I won't get called to work on those days because I really need to concentrate on my housework. Speaking of housework, I did finally get to that toilet because I've been meaning to get to that for all fall, all spring, all summer, and I just didn't have the time or the patience to get to it, and I finally got to I think it was Friday or Saturday night, and I finally got to cleaning it. And I'm not quite finished with the bathroom yet. I'm still in the process of trying to get that done. I got most of the garbage and recycling taken out. There may be one or two bags, but especially the pizza boxes. The pizza boxes have been sitting there all weekend, and I'm really needing to get those out because my landlords really don't want me storing garbage in my apartment, and I don't blame them because then it attracts all the pests and rodents and all this kind of stuff that we don't want in our building that I'm living in. So yeah, so that's basically a little bit on that subject. So when I do get home, I usually like to relax. I usually check my emails. I usually check my social media. If I feel I have time to chat, I will. But 9 times out of 10, I don't because I have too many things to do. Like I have errands to run today. I have to go to my bank to deposit my paycheck. I have to go to the church to do my tithing. I have to go to M&M Meats at some point before I come home to get that filet mignon before that sells out because I have an M&M Meats card that I need to use because I haven't been using it since I got it, and I need to start using my customer loyalty cards much more than I have been. And I need to go to Unity House because I don't know what's for lunch today, and I don't know if they need me to volunteer right at the moment for the concession stand because Sometimes on Mondays there may be somebody, there may be not, and the last Monday I came to the Unity House, I had to volunteer for concession because there was nobody there to do it, and I did it through lunch. And so sometimes basically I basically come at the right time. So that's basically that is all about. Last but not least, if I don't think of something else, when I got the bus to get my paycheck, and everything was fine. I go to get on the bus, and I asked for a transfer to the number 5 bus south. And I wasn't transferred to 5 South, and I don't know why the heck they didn't transfer me to 5 South, but the reason why I needed to get transferred to 5 South, because I would have gotten to the east side of Cherry Lane Mall faster by at least a half an hour, roughly, because I was running extremely tight for time, and the last time I went to CIBC Cherry Lane, I came in just in the nick of time. They didn't have the door locked at 5 like they would normally do, and I got very lucky. Like, I really don't want to use the bank machine, because what they do is they put a hold on my deposit for 5 business days before I get access to that money. And I really do not want to do that at all. And that's what I need to get through to these bus drivers, and especially their company and their boss that runs the place, because that was a big inconvenience. Like, by the time I did get off, I walked downtown with my cane and everything, and I was almost within 2 blocks of the CIBC downtown. I looked at my watch, and by the time I would have gotten there, it would have been 5:10 after 5, and I would have had to use the bank machine, and they put a 5 business day hold on that. Like that's not right. Like they had no right to inconvenience me like that. Because what I needed to do was I needed to get my work paycheck deposited in my checking account, number 1. Number 2, I had 2 or 3 2-liter empties that I needed to take to save on foods at the same time. And had they transferred me to the 5 South like I asked them to, that I would have got both of those things done, and I wouldn't have had to complain. And another thing with these bus drivers, they have to understand that they have Parkinson's disease, and when I'm on my off meds, my voice cannot be raised. I cannot raise my voice when my Parkinson's medication wears off. It ends up being soft, and it coincides with my Parkinson's disease shrinking my throat. And as far as that goes, that's infringing on my human rights. As far as that goes, because Parkinson's is considered a physical disability under the British Columbia Human Rights Code, and these drivers need to learn that law, because it is literally law in this province. excuse me. Like, I'm getting tired of this runaround baloney that's been happening lately with these bus drivers. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. Like, say things that make sense, not things that don't make sense. Like seriously, because I tell it like it is. And if these bus drivers don't like it, that's too bad. I'm just like my mother, I'm just like my father, I'm just like my grandparents on both sides of the family. And I just tell it like it is. And so, like, I don't understand why I didn't get transferred to the number 5 South like I should have been, because that was a major inconvenience to the nth degree that was not called for, and I don't stand for that whatsoever. Period. That really gets my goat when bus drivers do that to me. Like, so as far as I'm concerned, these transit drivers in Penticton better start taking notice, because you're going to have more passengers. I rated you so much that there may be in this physical assault like it happened in Kelowna. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if that starts happening on Penticton buses. I wouldn't be a bit surprised, because the more people move to Penticton, the bigger the city crime starts, and these bus drivers better be prepared for it, because by golly, it's coming, whether they like it or not. So, like I said before, I tell it like it is, and if they don't like it, that's too bad. And they better start explaining things to me in a way that makes sense. Otherwise, I'm going to challenge it tooth and nail. Darn right. I don't pull punches with these bus drivers. Like if they're not going to explain things to me that in a way that makes sense, I'm going to challenge them tooth and nail until they do explain things to me that make sense. And that's the way I feel about this subject personally. Like I'm getting tired of this runaround nonsense. So let this be a stern warning to everybody. So I'm getting to the end of my video blog right now. So basically, I did a little update on the social media stuff. All I've added was the WhatsApp stuff on here. My podcast stuff's the same, and everything else. There's my email addresses. I would appreciate all the personal emails be directed to jameshcb@shaw.ca. If your correspondence is with respect to my volunteer role as a volunteer podcast technician, or the website sermons admin, then the jameshcb23@gmail.com applies. Those other two are my online shopping email addresses, so that's what I use. So basically, I'm at the end of my video blog, and That's really all I wanted to talk to you about today. The biggest thing is the social media chat while I'm on duty. That absolutely is not appropriate because that's considered harassment. You cannot do that under any circumstances. So with that, I'm going to wrap things up for now. Thanks for watching my live blog, and I'll see you later. Merci pour regarder mon blog en direct. À bientôt. Sat Sri Akal, Namaste, Namaskar, Assalamu Alaikum, Shalom. Ciao. Auf Wiedersehen, au revoir. Adios, adios, sayonara. Shushu. And all the other languages in the world that I couldn't quite get to today. Bye for now.